Cape Verde, and behind me is a legendary surfing and kite spot called Ponte Preta. It's been going off all week. Today a little bit less wind, but I don't know where Jim is. I think I might have to give him a call.
Just a minute, Will, can't start yet, it's fine.
All right, Jim, it's Annalise, where are you?
Annalise, hey, how's it going? You where? Oh, there's been a bit of a complication.
Let me speak to Annalise, dude.
Oh, hold on, I'll just pass you over.
Annalise, what's up? Hey, I think there's a new hot blonde in town, so I think you can take a back seat for this episode. I'm gonna take over the presenting, so chill out for now. See ya. Well, funny, what's up? This is Ruben Lenten, this is Kite Show episode number 2. Check what's coming up.
The one and only Ruben Lenten joins us for a catch-up and offers a helping hand. Pastor and Bruna Kajiya give us their take on the PKRA World Championship. Progression provide insightful tips to improve your unhooked skills. We kick off our Move of the Month Champions Series, and John Bilderback closes us out with a visual feast from the North Shore winter wave season.
Okay, this episode is coming from Cape Town, as you can see in the background. Ruben, you been to Cape Town much before?
What's up? No, it's my first time now. I've come here for the past 5 years, every winter for like 3 months. This time I'm just out here for like 5 weeks because I'm still injured, but it's still good to come out here, get the summer vibes, and just see all the guys ride, you know?
Yeah, it must be tough sitting on the beach because it is windy here almost every day, isn't it? But
dude, I'm pretty much the most frustrated guy on this beach right here, man. When the wind takes off, it gets like 40 knots here and perfect sunset sessions. And I miss that for sure, man. I want to get out there, but I'm training hard, so I'll be out there with the boys shredding again soon.
You are training hard. I mean, the other day we did a full-on session down the gym for the magazine.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming down for that, man.
Put me through
hard
it
effort.
So what's the training all about, and what's the injury? Tell everyone about your leg.
Well, my ankle has basically been bugging me for the past 2.5 years. Basically, I've got flat feet, so the stance of my ankles is a little bit wrong. And that puts too much pressure on the cartilage on the outside. Okay. So that creates like a bone-on-bone situation, right. And that's not good. So right now I'm speaking with different doctors, and luckily I don't need surgery, but I can make some adjustments to all my footwear, my bindings, and then my foot will stand right and I'll have less pain. So I think I'll be back on the water in like 3 months with lots of intense physio and all good.
There's obviously a lot of riders here who can ride, and the conditions here are phenomenal for training. I think that's why a lot of people come here, isn't it? Yeah,
that's for sure. Cape Town, just the lifestyle on its own is already good, and then the world-class kiteboarding conditions you've got right here are just insane setting.
So we've got a feature coming up with Pastor and Bruna Kajiya,
nice.
Both runners-up in the 2010 tour.
Definitely.
What do you think of those two?
Well, I've been on tour quite some, like in the past, and I've hung out with Bruna and Alex, and they're both great riders. Got a good spirit, like they're both really good athletes. They work out besides kiteboarding, which is of course necessary, and they take it just really seriously. And Alex is riding really powered, and I think Bruna is just an inspiration to any girl out there that wants to get into the sport, and ladies can do well, you know.
Good, certainly can. Let's see what they've got to say.
To be a world champion, you have to dedicate yourself fully to that. And last year I needed a little bit of a break. I think it's important to have those times where you can actually breathe and see what you want. But the year that I actually won, it felt like through the whole year I was just underwater. You get so into it that it's like nothing else really exists. And by the end of the year I felt like I could actually like catch your breath again and realize what was happening, because it's a very intense process.
And you've got an interesting rivalry with Gisela. Obviously you won the championship last year, she won it this year. Can you talk a little bit about her and maybe some other girls who have a chance at the championship next year?
Yeah, Gisela is a very tough competitor, and it's very hard for us because we have complete different styles. We approach competition differently. She does very technical, small things, and I like to go for the big, powerful ones. But yeah, it's always a big battle. But apart from her, we have Karolina Minkowska, and she's a very powerful rider, and I enjoy competing with her a lot. So I think she has a big shot next year.
Yeah. So the 2010 PKRA season this year was a good year for you, although you finished runner-up, which I'm sure you wanted to win. But it was a really close season between yourself, Yuri Zun, and Andy Yates. Can you tell me how it panned out for you?
Well, it was a good season for me. It's my best result so far, second place. So I'm still stoked about that. I thought I could win at the middle of the season. I had a really good chance, but then the end didn't came so good for me. New Caledonia got disqualified in pretty important hit. So yeah, just fourth place for me, and Indy won. So no chances at all.
Yeah. Can you maybe highlight a single move that was probably the biggest scoring move of the year, a really important one to have?
So yeah, if you can do a good double handle pass with your kite low and continuous rotation perfectly done, like a blind jet 5, KGB 5, formal 5, some tricks like that will be the biggest score. So it's quite hard to get them done in competitions. So once you do them, you're quite safe on a hit.
So what about your favourite trick? Can you talk us through it in terms of feeling and why you like it so much?
Yeah, right now I'm really liking Indie Grab small 5. It's pretty much my favorite trick. I really like that because I can do like a kind of technical trick adding grab, so I can keep my kite pretty low and finish the rotation as I'm landing. So looks pretty good. Technical. It's also will score in the PKRA. So.
This episode we've got a board giveaway with Airrush. Alex is going to tell us a little bit about the board and the question.
Okay, so we're giving away an FS team. And the question is, what is my favorite move?
So Ruben, what's current state of the art in mega loops at the moment?
Mega loops, ooh, I'm missing those.
I bet you are.
Oh, no, like the mega loops, first you've got to, of course, get confident with all your gear and the wind. Like a lot of wind, you get a smaller kite, so the kite will come around quicker, but it's also harder to control the landing. So to get into the kite loop, I would say try it on like a 9-meter kite and just in with lighter winds, and really try to get the feel for the pop and the timing and how you got to balance your body. And yeah, then you can make your Mega Loop 3 happen 1 month after that. And otherwise you're a prat.
Well, what's the main key with it? Is it getting it round to catch you, or is it?
The main key is of course the takeoff, because like you have to have the right speed and the right angle to take off, and then as soon as you edge to take off, you pull the kite from 10 to like 12, and that is like the harder you edge and the harder you pull, the more yank you're gonna get up. And then as soon as the kite gets to like 1 o'clock, you can keep on pulling or kind of slower, so the loops get more radical.
Okay.
So yeah, basically just take off properly and just yank that kite underneath you and try to feel comfortable with getting down and stuff. You definitely got to take a few crashes before you can nail it.
Sure. There you go. That's your information from Ruben. Technique's important, obviously.
Yeah, technique is hard. Like you got to tense up your stomach muscles and pull up your knees a bit to really absorb that pull that the kite is going to give you. So that's how you stay stable in the air, basically.
We haven't got a mega loop for you, but we got some good technique from Progression.
Ride hard.
With the new PKRA World Tour kicking off, we thought we'd bring you our fundamentals of freestyle competition with some progression insight for anyone interested in getting into the powered, unhooked style of riding. Unhooking. It might sound obvious, but proper technique for unhooking is essential and your first step for any of these tricks. Top tip: bear off downwind to unhook. Approach the takeoff with the kite low and powered at speed, but it's essential that you momentarily come off your hillside edge, bear off downwind before you unhook. This releases the kite's pressure, allowing you to position your body correctly as you stamp on the gas and edge hard into popping. Rayleigh. This is the single most classic powered trick and the starting point for building progressions onto most advanced moves. Top tip: shoulders back. Keep them shoulders back as you dig down into your progressive edging. This will channel all the power from the kite down into your board. Maintain this stance and come forwards with your whole body when you're ready to pop. S-bend. Another classic move when done right. Your proper S-bend has no signs of rotation as you get laid out into the Rayleigh, but then the spin kicks in and transforms everything. Top tip: get weight over the bar. When the time comes to rotate, you need to have weight over the bar so you can push against it and initiate the spin. So pull yourself in towards the bar as the kite pull reduces towards the end of the railing. So there it is, the starting point for your competition dreams. In the next episode of the Kite Show, we'll look at handle passes and going switch. If you want more in-depth analysis of these tricks, then check out the Progression Advanced and Professional DVDs, or many of the free progression videos on our website.
Best have brought out a new wake style board, the Profanity. Here's some information on it.
This is the Profanity, our new wake style board from Vast. It's been specifically designed with the wake style rider in mind.
We made the Profanity so it could be set up to suit everyone's preferred style. You can ride it with boots or with straps, you can ride it with fins or finless. We decided to carry a lot of the width into the nose of the board, which we found dramatically increases the pop, and the continuous rocker helps it release from the water and allows you to ollie huge. The flex has been optimized to perform equally well for flat water wake style tricks and for pressing on sliders. We control the flex by having a hybrid core of wood and foam. It's been reinforced and it's durable enough to withstand the abuse that you throw at it. Its rail has been beveled so you won't catch your toe side edge when hitting sliders, and the underside of the board has a single to double concave with twin channels in the tips.
Time to get real!
You've got a TV series on the loose, Ruben. How's all that going?
Yeah, on the loose is going pretty well, I must say. Like, I can't film at the moment, so the project is on hold. I mean, Aaron is still filming some stuff, and so I'm working on some new moves lately as well. He's busting out a 900.
He landed the 9.
He landed the 900. He was working on it, and he's in a good mood this week, so he's going to squeeze out a bunch of new moves for sure. And then, yeah, that will be featured on the Red Bull website and on the loose, and that will be coming out. And yeah, basically, I'm pretty happy that I filmed all that last year, because now I can still promote the sport in my country. Like, it's going to come on some national channels, and it's going to be good.
Speaking of Aaron, he won our Move of the Month competition.
No way, I saw that in the previous one. Moby Dick 540.
Yeah, nice.
Did it for him, man. Nice.
And coming up this time, we've got a champion special. So we've got national champions versus the PKRA champion.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Do you want to introduce that?
All right, move them on. Here we go with the National Champ Special. Vote for your favorite rider on the Facebook fan page. Woohoo!
Yes.
Ciao, I'm Alberto Rondina. I'm the 2010 European champion, and this is my backside flat 5.
Hi, I'm Ned Taylor. This is the toe slide back to racked, and this is my trick of the month. We're all built the same.
Hi, I'm Bas Kolen from the Netherlands. I'm the Dutch champion 2010. You gotta watch now one of my favorite tricks. It's a front to wrapped with a pop-up.
The cold reality is that we do this to ourselves.
Hey, I'm Mario Rothwald, German champion 2010. And this is my favorite trick, front on 5.
Ways down.
My name is Andy Yates. I'm the 2010 World Champion and the Australian National Champion, and this is a KGB to blind.
Way through this world, town by town. Trapped
Thanks for today, Ruben. Been a big help. Have you got a message for your fans out there?
Just maybe pull some big megas and enjoy kiteboarding for sure.
All right, thanks,
mate.
Cheers, mate.
Later.
Right, we've got John Bilderback playing us out for this episode with an exclusive clip. See you next time.
River tripping on the same stone, detoxicate my soul. The past is putting me on the throne, it's calling my ego. Signs I should have seen, scenes of what might have been. And now come my last night of morning, my resurrection's in the morning. Come on, let me hear you sing, come on, let me see you swing, come on, check my rock and roll, 'cause I got something you don't know. Come on, let me hear you sing, come on, let me see you swing, come on, check my rock and roll, 'cause I got something you don't know. Whip out the weapon of destruction that you point at me, but I will live on. I will live on. I will live on. I will live. Come on, let me hear you sing. Come on, let me see you swing. Come on, check my rock and roll, 'cause I got something you don't know. Come on, let me hear you sing. Come on, let me see you swing. Come on, check my rock and roll, 'cause I got something you don't know.
Gonna be some big moves for sure. We got the national champions from all over the world. Andy Yates from Australia, and we got I don't know who the fuck. Don't need Annelies.
On the loose? Annelies on the loose?
Don't need Annelies here for this time's move of the month. We got some. All right, move of the month. Here we go with the national champ special. Vote for your favorite rider on the Facebook fan page.
Yes.